Okay guys, so why would a repeat buyer purchase in the market that we're in right now? Well, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to start with the situation just to make it a little bit more simple.
This home has not been on the market in over 60 years. Can you believe that? Lucky for you, I like to make dreams come true.
Here's an example that makes perfect sense for a repeat buyer to purchase in this market that we're in right now. So I have a listing, it's beautiful, of course, but the cool thing about this listing is the fact that it has a huge versatile shop. And I had someone reach out to me and they wanted to see the property, so we went and took a look at it. And the reason why this purchaser wanted to buy this property and he already had a house to sell was because this shop. So the purchaser rents space in London. It cost him $3,000 a month to rent this shop because his house does not allow for it. It's not big enough. The property that I'm selling would allow for the shop plus 5 other shops. The shop is so big, it's just gigantic. So for this buyer to buy in this market makes so much sense for him. Number one, repeat buyers usually have a house to sell. So even though he wants to sell right now and the prices are down a lot, it doesn't matter. It's all relatable. The house he's buying is down a lot. I mean, my listing in a peak price would never even made market. So the opportunity is there for him to find a unique property in this market that we're in right now, which we have not seen for 2 years. So not only can he purchase a property that makes sense for his business to save him $3,000 a month, he can make extra income by renting out the extra storage space. And number two, he can go in there with a condition to sell his home to make sure he gets good price on that to afford this one, plus any other condition he'd like. He can do a home inspection. He can run the bills, the utilities, and everything along that. So making a purchase in the market that we're in right now actually makes way better sense for him than to purchase at any other time, because now he has time to play with the numbers, make a sensible choice, get good price for his property, and save money at the end of the day when he's moving into his new place and renting out the extra storage. So that's a great example of a buyer in the market that we're in right now looking to move, because again, the price is dipping and your house going down in value and purchasing another property, it's all lateral. It's all lateral. It's all relative and lateral, okay? So that's for a repeat home buyer. I know that's just one example, but again, when you're a repeat home buyer in this market right now, you're usually selling what you own. Yes, you're not getting as much for it, but yes, you're gonna be purchasing a property that's not gonna get as much for it. Plus, you can go in with the sale of a home. Haven't been able to do that for a very long time. You can go in with other conditions, make sure it makes sense. You can level up or you can level down. Maybe there's a property in that desirable neighborhood that you've been wanting to get into for the last 5 years and there's just none come up or you haven't been able to afford them. Right now, the opportunities are popping up and you don't wanna miss those, because those types of properties that people move into is just like neighborhoods like Delaware. People move in, they don't move out until they die. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. I know everybody on my street, they've been here for 30, 40 years. There's been 3 or 4 houses that have exchanged hands. It's just the way it is. So if that perfect street comes up or neighborhood or anything along those lines, having yourself prepped and have your mindset ready might be the time right now to finally get in your desirable location.